Okay, I need another one of these, like I need a hole in the head, but it seems like I just can't pass these things up when I can get them at a somewhat reasonable price. And when you see all the whack jobs on Craigslist wanting $500 for these things, you know, when you find one for 40 or 50 bucks, that makes it look like a bargain. Okay, let's let the plane fly over. Yeah, this is a circa 1966 Magnavox Astro-Sonic console stereo, and as I'm sure most of you know, the Astro-Sonic line of stereos was completely solid state, no vacuum tubes. Has an AM/FM radio and the usual Micromatic record changer that's in most Magnavoxes, as well as an auxiliary input that could be used with a tape player, CD player, or whatever. Okay, let's fire this thing up and see what it does. Okay, here it is on FM. The controls are very, very staticky and need to be cleaned.
If I was just another dusty record on the shelf, would you blow me off and play me like everybody else? If I asked you to scratch my back,
and the bass is... This thing's got an enormous amount of bass for what it is.
Wanted to the end because...
And the tuner is very dirty. It's... Yeah, a lot of people don't want these kind of old stereos anymore. They'd rather go out and buy a modern Crosley. But I can tell you, when this is all fixed up, it'll be about 10,000 times better than a Crosley. Let's try it on AM. Well, AM's nice and strong.
Girl, I want to give you a special treat. You're so...
That he came here on dates that they had.
Well, and he's such a nice guy.
Oh, he is.
I mean, he is such a nice guy.
There's Miss Jane that I actually go to church with. She has a program on one of the local stations. And there's WYLS coming in, which tells me this thing has a good AM tuner in it. Okay, let's try a record and see what it does. Okay, we'll try it with a 45 first. The automatic 45 stacking spindle that was right here is gone, so I'm having to use the little yellow snap-in things. Too bad. The controls are very staticky and intermittent, like I said before. try an LP and see how it does. Yeah, a little 3-dog night for your listening pleasure. But yeah, I think this will be a rather routine restoration. I want to clean all these controls, and I want to replace all the electrolytic capacitors, because as old as this is, that will be necessary. In fact, it'll perform a lot better, I'm sure, after all those old capacitors are replaced. And I'll do a little work on the record changer. Obviously, it doesn't need much. You know, it seems to be working pretty good. Okay, now let's pop the back cover and see what the inside looks like. Okay, here's the inside. We have 2 side-firing 12-inch woofers and a couple of front-firing horns for the tweeter. And there's the crossover network for the speakers. You can't see it well, but there's the radio and amp chassis. I'll know more about when this is made once I tear into it, but I'm going to say probably around 1966 or so. And look at the 10-year diamond stylus warranty. Well, you're not going to get that with a new Crosley. In fact, with a new Crosley, the stylus is probably the one thing that's not covered under warranty at all. Okay, there you go, my 1966 Magnavox Astro-Sonic stereo. Thank you for watching, and more to come later, and I will do another video when the restoration begins.